Hello everyone, my name is Kevin McLemore. In this video, I will reflect on the relationship between my personal and spiritual beliefs and the ethical principles outlined in the 2014 ACA Code of Ethics. Specifically, I will discuss one ethical principle that has come into harmony with my beliefs, one principle that remained in conflict, and the action I would take to continue developing as an ethical counselor. The ethical principle that has come into harmony with my personal and spiritual beliefs is autonomy. Autonomy refers to respecting a client's right to make their own decision and determine their own path. As a Christian, I have always valued helping others make good decisions. Earlier in my understanding, I often viewed helping and providing guidance toward what I believe was the right choice. Throughout this course, I have come to recognize that counseling is not about directing clients towards my value, but supporting their ability to make informed decisions that align with their own beliefs and goals. So, the process of beginning autonomy, bringing autonomy into my beliefs was challenging. Initially, I struggled with the idea that a client might choose a path that conflict with my personal values. Rita Mitchell, 2023, the study and studying the hardest model helped me understand that value conflict must be approached with self-awareness, and humility. The hardest model challenged me to examine my own assumption and recognize my own role as a counselor is not to persuade clients to adopt my beliefs, but instead my responsibility is to create a safe and supportive environment where clients can explore their own value and make their own decision. This shift helped me see that respecting autonomy is consistent with honoring the worth of every person. So now we're going to shift into ethical principles that are still in conflict. The ethical principle that is still presents some conflict for me is veracity. Veracity emphasizes truthfulness and honesty in the counseling relationship. So while I strongly value honesty, I sometimes struggle with balancing truth and compassion when discussing difficult issues with my clients. My spiritual belief emphasizes both truth and grace. I recognize that I must ensure my communication is guided by professional ethics rather than personal convictions. This remains an area where I continue to grow and develop as a future therapist and counselor. To address this conflict, I plan to engage in ongoing self reflection, supervision, and consultation. Self reflection will help me identify situations where my personal beliefs may interfere my, with my responses. Professional supervision will provide accountability and opportunity to receive feedback from experienced counselors. I also plan to continue studying ethical decision making, multicultural cultural counseling. Research suggests that counselors' self awareness and consultation are effective strategy for managing value conflicts while protecting client welfare. By intentionally engaging in these practices, I can continue to develop my skills necessary to provide ethical and client centered counseling services. Wrap everything up, in conclusion, this course has helped me better understand the relationship between my personal faith and professional counseling ethics. I have learned that respecting clients' autonomy can coexist with my spiritual beliefs, while veracity remain an area for continued growth and reflection. The hardest model has challenged me to become more self-aware and intentionally in addressing value conflicts. Ultimately, my goal is to provide ethical, compassionate, and client-centered counseling that respect the dignity and individuality of every person and client I might come in contact with. So thank you for lending me your time, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.